Hello everyone, Danny here. So this is a game that I've been working on for the past months. It's basically a 2D roguelike platformer where you as the player is able to cast spells via a combination of 4 elements in total. So they are like I think air, earth, fire and water. So depending on whichever order you make them in, you're able to create different spells. Right now, I think I've only implemented 4 or 5, so there's still a long way to go. So as you can see here, I have added a few elements in here, including melee attack that uses a sword, and then when the player attacks, there's a hit effect like a screen freeze and then screen shake as well. And then added a few toys here like a tree here where you can hit the tree and then the leaves start falling off as you're hitting it. And then also a training dummy. I drew the sprites for the training dummy and the tiles on the ground and also the small tent. I'm really bad at drawing. I can code, so I just grabbed free assets or bought some contributed for the ones on itch.io. So right now I have added a cave here where there's also a teleporter. If you're trying to go in the cave, you'll just be teleported back because I haven't implemented any of the procedural generation maps yet or the algorithm. So that's what's different from last game. I have added a fireball. So as you can see here, it will trigger a ash particle effect when it hits something. There's also, for those of you who are new, there's also a flame tornado here. So the player is able to cast a tornado of flames. And there's also a thunder dash where the player becomes a lightning and then dashes over space and then damaging enemies and also apply hit effects. And if you try to dash it to the walls, it will just stop. And so is the flame tornado. If you're trying to hit it, it will just stop whenever it hits a obstacle. So if I show you here, you can see it just stops right there. There's also a what I call divine ascension, where you becomes an angel and you fly, and then you have a small particle effects like a golden trail that you leave behind you. What else is there? There's also heal. So you can, if you are damaged by monsters, you can use that to apply heal on yourself. So if you noticed on the top left, there's a mana bar. So basically, every time you use any of the casting spells, that you will consume a certain amount of mana. However, it replenishes over time. It might not be fast, so I'm planning to add some elements where you, if you hit the monster, you're able to recover your mana faster. So think of it like Doom, I think. So this way can encourage the player to attack monsters more, to engage more often. And I have also mapped the elements into controllers, so in the future I'll just show you how it works. But yeah, so this is what's different from last time. Stay tuned.